Hi everyone, my name is Ierie, and this is Reminisce with This, where I take a little time out of my day to reminisce with you on simpler times from all of my different hobbies, interests, and just the memories that I have collected over the years. It's not always about the physical aspect of what is collected, but the memories made along the way that I have collected and cultivated with some amazing people, some that are still here and some that are no longer here. But this honestly has been a journey of reflection on so many of the positive memories and just overall aspects that I may have not dived into in quite some time, and I really have been enjoying this. I know I say this time and time again, but this has been such a gift to be able to sit and reminisce on things that I may have not thought about in quite some time, and it's brought me so much joy just to do so over the last couple weeks now. And of course, I know that this is a later video today. I normally try and post quite early, but I was very busy today. I got off work this morning and then was just into running errands and stuff like that and spending some time with some friends. So of course this is going to be the later video, but I thank you for stopping in and checking it out. Of course, today is Mystery Moment Mondays, where I unbox a blind box and just talk about a little something. And as I do so, I actually want to share a current memory shared with some of the most amazing people, and that's just spending time with the friends that I will be going out with. All three of these specific people play such an amazing part in my everyday. I'm very grateful that I have so many amazing friends and family and people in my life that share so many good qualities, that I really am so blessed to have such an amazing support system of just amazing, kind-hearted, and just downright unique, one-of-a-kind people that never let me feel anything that is less than who I am. And they're always the type of people to support and just really be there. So of course, what we're getting into today as we get into this, of course, like I said, it is Mystery Moment Mondays, where I'll be opening a blind box. And of course, the last Mystery Moment Monday, I took a poll, and in that poll I had the last blind box that was requested, but the second highest that I will open today, and then the third highest will be next Monday. So stay tuned for that. But the second highest, of course, is going to be the Labubus, and I'm super excited. I have really been enjoying these two. I have already started to open on the very first video that I posted, and I've been matching outfits and stuff like that with them. It's just been super fun, and honestly, they've been just interesting as heck as I have, started along this journey. As you may already know, when I first saw them, it wasn't something that I was super interested in, and something that I did actually forget to mention the last time. I did state that I had not had any friends or anything like that that actually had them, where I got to really see them, and I may have forgotten, and it was reminded to me that a friend of mine, his name is Cade, he's actually the one that showed me them in person a little bit when we hung out here and there. And I just want to say thank you for reminding me that it was actually part of that reasoning why I got into them, and how I was kind of curious about purchasing them. And as I went along, I talked to him a little bit about it, about where to get them and things like that. So I did forget to mention that, as I did state, so I want to correct that, of which I forgot, because my memory sometimes can be spacey, especially because this is my first time making a lot of these videos, and my first video was no exception to that, because I'm still trying to cultivate and navigate exactly how I want to formulate this. So again, thank you, Kate, for that reminder on how exactly and why exactly I got into the interest of these. Like I said, I did make that mistake in saying that I hadn't had any friends or anybody like that really had them, but I do have Cade in my life, and I just want to make sure I shout him out and thank him again for that reminder. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and crack into these blind boxes, and of course I am just going to be here, and as you can see, they're just randomly in here. So depending on where I'm at, I'm gonna close my eyes and just kind of feel around and see which one we do. And the first one that I touch is gonna be the one that we open today. So as I count down, we're gonna go ahead and open this. And so I will count from 3 and we'll just go ahead and get into it. So 1, 2, 3, and that's the one we'll be opening today. All right, so with that, I really want to just say to the friends that have been in my life, thank you so much for being such an important part of my everyday. Thank you for loving me unconditionally as I navigate through so many aspects and journeys in my life, and through the different challenges that I may have gone through, as well, as I have not always been the most easy person to be around, but thank you for being here now where things have gotten a lot easier. And I just want to say again, the amazing friends that I got to spend time with today, thank you so much for taking the time and just spending time running errands. And I may have been a little cranky because I was a little hangry, but I really love and value you guys, and I just can't thank you enough for really just being the presence of the friends that I need in my everyday, and for making me laugh, and for just being able to hold me accountable, but also to be able to have conversations that are really meaningful, where we don't shy away from being open and honest with one another. And I really can't say that I really can say that I can't thank you enough for being such an amazing and positive friend group. I have so many different friend groups, and I really can't thank every single one of them enough for just, again, being present in my life. And so how I met all of these people, of course, they are from my current job, and I love each and every one of them. We have gone through the ringer with where we work. It's been crazy. It's been a journey, to say the least, but none the least, it's been a great one because of the people that have been formulated in friendships and loving, caring, and just downright the most amazing journeys that we have shared time and time again. And as, like I said, we get ready to go out tonight, I am ready to make some more memories to be able to share here down the road. So with that being said, box is open. We're gonna pull this one out, not looking at that card, and then we're just gonna go ahead, and as you can see, I'm just gonna untie this here, and we're gonna go ahead and look. Let's see which one I got. Awesome, I got that pink one, which is kind of iconic, honestly. I really have so many different pink outfits. We get to like throw this together. It does have some of those little hints of hot pink. It reminds me of my scene days, honestly, where I used to have a lot more of these fun colors. And don't get me wrong, I've done that here and there in the last few years, in the last few months. But I really do love this pink. That's like that bubblegum pink with that hot pink. I really do love the glitter in the eyes of these. These have been so much fun to open. And again, like I said, like I really do just enjoy these. So honestly, I really love this Labubu. It'll probably be worn with my outfit tonight. I don't know, we'll see. But you know, I just can't say enough. The memory that I'm reflecting on today and to reminisce is just all of the amazing people that have come into my life. And it's so hard to pinpoint just one specific person or friend group or family member that has made such a positive impact in my life. And the different journeys that have come about. And even though there are some people that I have fallen out of touch with and just don't really talk to you all that often, just know that you still played in a very important part in my life, just as much as the people that are in my life currently. And that'll never change. That'll never be something that I think less than. And I will always be in gratitude for those journeys shared as I continue to grow and move forward in life. And, this specific friend group, like I said, they have been able to allow me to just be myself without the, judgment or anything like that, where sometimes I can be hard on myself, and they just remind me of the amazing person that I can be, and vice versa. We always really try to be there for one another. And again, I am not perfect. I have my flaws, but with these specific friends and just the people that have been in my life, they never shy away from reminding me of all of the capabilities I am able to maintain or go after. They never cease to amaze me from just all of the accomplishments and all of the amazing things that they do. And just I'm in awe of these amazing people that are in my life. And honestly, it's just been such a wonderful journey to be able to reflect on so much. It's not a specific memory per se on today, but it's just more of the reflection of how in gratitude I am for all of the people that are in my life. And these people that I'm going out with tonight, they really have made an impact in my everyday. And that does not mean that the people that I don't hang out with daily or the people that I'm not going out with tonight haven't done the same. And I really want to make that really emphasize on that, as I want to make sure that everybody knows that there is and has continued to have an important placement in my everyday in my life, and that there's not a day that I don't think about the people in my life in some aspect or gratitude. And trust me when I say that I think about just about everybody in my life, that as I scroll social media, it just is one of those things that I love seeing people in their own journeys and growing. And like I said, even if we don't talk every day or quite often, or we just haven't talked in a year or so, there hasn't been a time that I'm not here on the sidelines cheering you on and really just happy that you're in my life and I get to experience your journey along the way of my own. So thank you for playing such a huge part in my everyday, and thank you for loving me unconditionally as I have navigated through so many different avenues of my own journey. And it really has been such a blessing as I really take a step back and sit and reflect on the amazing people that have come into my life. And I know that this is probably going in a circle here, but I really can't stress this enough. Again, I've spent so much time with so many amazing people, but these friends that I'm going out with tonight, I know we're gonna have a lot of laughs, we're going to be making a lot of jokes, and we're just going to be basking in each other's presence and really just having one of the best times. There'll be lots of pictures taken, of course, and just we'll be laughing at the end of the night of all of the craziness that we get into, the sober fun that I will be in, and just downright having the support of amazing people that we can all just be ourselves around. So with that being said, I want to say thank you for hanging out with me today and unboxing my new addition for my Labubu collection. And I cannot thank you enough again for spending time with me and sitting here and just listening to me talk as I navigate through a new avenue and journey today. And I want to end, of course, as I will be going forward on this, with, if you haven't been told you're loved today, cared about, and or cherished, just know that I love you, I cherish you, and I care about you. And I really hope you have an amazing night, and may the next day, tomorrow, bring you so much joy. And until then, I will catch you in the next one. Alrighty. Peace.